everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are back with Alone in the Dark. This is Emily Hartwood's playthrough, and we are in Chapter 4. I gotta be honest with you, Chapter 3 was a bit of a blur. It was like 3 in the morning, and I was very tired. So I hope that one was okay, because I felt like I was in one of Jeremy's dream worlds. I know what it's like now to be Emily, like, thrust into, and Mr. Carnby, thrust into these various worlds, and like, oh, where am I? I know I missed some items in the last episode. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. With that though, we will try and complete Chapter 4. We got the Sacrificial Dagger and the Dark Man's Contract, depending on what we're able to do in this episode. Now, I don't know that I can do a lot because of the long yaps. I want to show you guys here, because Chapter 4 is there it is. So, before I get to this, Chapter 4 is going to be interesting because it is the first opportunity, maybe, that we might have for Emily and Mr. Carnby's story to diverge a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be the case because in Chapter 4, we dove into Mr. Carnby's memories with Grace. And I don't really know what relevance that would have to Miss Emily Hartwood. I mean, she can see it from an outsider's perspective and see what it has to do with Grace, and Grace has to deal with the home with Derceto, which is where Jeremy is, things like that. So I hope there's a possibility that we could maybe explore this kind of past with her. So this long lost engagement, or maybe even just something with Jeremy's, like, past and her past. So maybe they can dive into the Hartwood, like, family home, maybe when this kind of stuff was starting or coming to fruition. I don't know. Anyway, back to the long naps, to just do a little bit of quick housekeeping for you guys. So there would be, as far as I understand, I did a little bit of digging to find out if there are other endings to the game. Now there are. We got one ending with Mr. Carnby. You can get, I believe, a similar ending with Miss Emily. And that makes sense just because of the way we've seen the game so far has been the same but different. Now, they both have apparently their own singular endings, and I tried not to read any more than that, other than what did I miss to not trigger those things. So it's all in the long yaps. So for Miss Emily, it can trigger in Chapter 4 with this one, Dying with Dignity. You can see it above my head here. I have missed all of the long yaps, apparently. You're supposed to have everything you need and get the last one in Chapter 4, which is where we're at, and clearly that didn't happen. So I'm missing something. I mean, obviously I'm missing a lot of things. Not all of them are completed, but we're doing pretty good for where we're at. So just as a note, there is a possibility to vary here more than just that memory. I will try and see if I can get the other endings to Miss Emily and Mr. Carnby. It might require another playthrough, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on here as far as the long yaps go. So I'm gonna shut up now. Let's get right into the game here. We're in Chapter 4. We are gotta loot as much as we can. I think we make it into the creepy medical area if we get that far in this one.
Let's get it rough up there.
It is. It's a storm outside. So let's check out also what our lovely narrator lady has to say, because I love this accent and I love she sets the vibe, you know what I mean? Let's hear it.
It was almost night when Emily found herself back at Derceto. What exactly had she been doing? And what was Detective Carnby talking about? Did any of her findings make any sense? All she knew was that she wanted to figure out what the 3 steps to the contract entailed, and how this was connected to Dr. Gray.
Dr. Gray. I love it. I love it so much. It looks like we gotta break into Dr. Gray's office and find out what he knows. So that'll be interesting in and of itself. Oh, but this does remind me, when Mr. Carnby found her at the end of the last episode, she's just sort of staring off into space, and he's like, oh, thank goodness you're here. And she didn't get, like, thrown onto the ground the way he did. I noticed that Mr. Carnby's playthrough was a lot more, like, physical. Like, the things that were happening when he was going in and out of these worlds were much more physically happening. Like, he got thrown through the attic, he was on the floor, he was in the bathtub, and it, like, fell over. Like, you could see, like, a lot of the physical effects that were happening to him. He was just more like worn down, and Emily seems to be like more mentally worn down than physically worn down, and it makes sense maybe for the time period that they're trying to go for. But it is interesting to note that like it almost seems like a mental excursion more for her than it is a physical one. I'm sure she is transporting that here and there because we are like taking objects and things out of the places. So I don't think it's different for Mr. Carnby, but it's interesting in the way that it's being portrayed between their two characters. So, to Dr. Gray's office. Is that locked? That's depressing. Oh yeah, that's right. They like take away our shit, don't they? They took away all my keys. Because we got the stairwell key, but it's locked.
If we could just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us, in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just helped Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Carnby fella. He's been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
God, it hurts.
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Wow, that was so much more informative than with Mr. Carnby's playthrough. Okay, let's listen.
The orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, were back at Derceto as well, like pieces of Emily's past haunting her. She couldn't figure out if they were on her side or not. And what was Lottie suffering from?
I would like to know that too, but their words were very different. In the cutscene with Mr. Carnby, it was a little bit more ambiguous. Like you could interpret their words to say that like they were all on the same side. They being the orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, and Mr. Carnby. We know now that they're not, but with Emily and her perspective, first of all, they're interested to know, or at least discover, that she's his niece, and they straight out say that Jeremy's a problem, and she is potentially going to get in the way of something they're trying to do, the 1,000 young thing, right? It's interesting to see that they're pretty explicit now. I mean, like, Mr. Carmody was like, I think there's a cult, like, straight up, and she's like, huh? And I feel like in the reverse playthrough, she's like, something weird's happening here. Like, this place is just weird. So I think that's a very interesting play on the idea that he's a detective, and he knows point blank what a lot of this means and looks like, and that's the cult idea. Whereas Miss Emily's not a detective, so she's just like, this is weird. There's this thing that's happening, and it's connected to all of this stuff with the cult. Like, she gets close enough to it, but she never, as far as I remember, and I could be misremembering, I don't believe she ever says the word cult. I think she says it's really strange, there's something leading to something, but it's never explicitly labeled in Mr. Carnby's playthrough, so it's really interesting. Look at the rot everywhere. Y'all have a problem. Get some, I don't even know, weed killer or something. Okay, I think we can go out this way. And then we gotta take the long way round because we don't want to run into the orderlies.
What is going on here?
The whole house is breaking. Hi, Remy's and the floor. I see you guys. Oh, what's that? It's the broken glasses! Yeah! Where is it? Death of the author. Fuck yeah. So what does this say? Forbidden knowledge.
What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe. Your reification rendered all possible worlds void. You took everything they could imagine and constrained it into something that you didn't even care about. Or maybe you did. Perhaps you cared the most of all. Maybe you tried to save them from themselves, and that is why you had to die.
Interesting. I wonder if that's talking about Jeremy, because it's you created too much, right? You created this darkness and the worlds that it could live in too much. and because he cares so much about trying to save everybody, that's why he has to die. I mean, it fits in the narrative that's going on with him. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I'm exploring more stuff. They show up at the most interesting of times. And we finally got the medicine box. Oh yeah, there's things. And this note we've obviously seen before, but this makes a lot more sense now knowing what we know. So Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is something that is gonna stop Shub-Niggurath and their worship of him, right? So the exchange to save New Orleans, right? One darkness to eat another, essentially. I feel like in this playthrough, I don't really see Baptiste as so much varying from his sister, but I can understand where he's saying, like, look, we don't have to really worry about different people and not as worried about the situation and the outsiders that are present. But yeah, and then Mrs. Thompson obviously is the kitchen lady. I think the cook or the maid. So that I completely forgot about her by this time in the game last time because she just kind of disappears. She shuts us out of that kitchen and then it's like, goodbye. So this is locked now.
It's blocked.
Which is unfortunate. Let's go into the library. Oh, something in here. Lucy and the Astarte Artist Colony.
Lunacy
we saw this.
in the Astarte Artist Colony.
There's a lot of lunacy going around. We've seen this, but just if you guys want the scroll, we'll do that. It's kind of explaining a lot more about the gods and goddesses that are being invoked here. Shub-Niggurath and Astarte and their connection to one another. And we got the history of the plantation and Derceto, that in here. So it's like the history room, this room. And that's leaking from the ceiling. That's not good. It's gonna cause some water damage, guys. It's definitely a little rough. And this room has the outside, right? We can get through as Emily turns around. So we can go out to get out this way. I don't think there's anything else here. Ooh, I wonder if we can give a gift to the tree. I don't know that really came to fruition in... It sounded more like Grace, a little bit, but then it just sounded more female voice, so I can't really tell who it is. I thought it was Grace for a second, but as it changed, it moved. Alright, let's go through. You guys were mentioning that if we do the code without discovering the words for it...
Mr. Waits must have had a spare key to Dr. Gray's office, but where?
That if we do it without looking, that it's, we get some secret dialogue. So let's try it.
I know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
Okay, so... Three.
It worked.
Do I get any stuff? Look at that key.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation.
Yep. So, it had to have been Jeremy's room, I believe, because it sounds like him. I didn't hear any extra dialogue there, so it must have been when I had to do it in Chapter 2. You guys mentioned that was when it was. So if I had opened the safe in Chapter 2, maybe we would get that dialogue then. But because we had the objective now and we're supposed to, it didn't change for us there, sadly. Let's go in here. Open Dr. Gray's office.
Here we are. Dr. Gray's office.
Let's get fancy.
Now let's see if we can find some answers.
Yes, indeed. So there's the typewriter. The key. And then we can unlock the door and stuff too. All the usual stuff. Cassandra's things.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings.
Yep, and we got Grace's drawing and the key, which are both in this room, and France! Yeah. France! Do you guys have any idea what I'm referencing when I yell that? Can we make ourselves a drink? We need one. You know what I mean? Oh. There's the key. Hell yeah, we can get to the bottom, the scary part. Ugh. Looks like a good old key. And then let's Jeremy's treatment.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not good. You don't want your doctors saying these things. But this is how we find out. We'll do the scroll about the x-rays that we know. And how they are quite literally eclipsed in darkness. So there's that. So that's interesting. And there's nothing else in here, eh? Why is the clerk's office still red? Hang on a second, let's explore. If I can help it, I will find things. I'm not seeing anything though. I wonder if this means something will show up here later? Because I genuinely do not see anything. Damn. Weird. Okay. And I don't see anything else in here either. Particularly not anything we can grab. We can unlock the door. Maybe it's once we unlock the door. They mentioned the drawing, but it's not in this room as far as I could see. Creepy. Alright, let's unlock the door. He won't notice that later. Not at all. Nothing in the sitting room either. Except the creepy clock. Oh!
This can't be.
Well, that looks good. We're on the boat. Yeah, that's a... Oh man, I'm tripping some serious balls. Did anything show up? Perchance? Don't look like it. Nope, we're still missing stuff, but alright. Let's listen.
Emily felt lost as she entered the office of Dr. Gray, much like she had the last time she was here. She began to question what she was hoping to find. She was simply going on a hunch that Dr. Gray was somehow tied up in this contract with the Dog Man. Emily couldn't even begin to imagine what kind of evidence she would need, besides a clear confession, of course. But she doubted she would ever find something like that. She was grasping at straws. The steps on the contract were so confusing to her that she was just hoping to get some small indication on where to go next.
Where to go next? I want to just talk like that. Can we just talk like that? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go find the next steps to get that small indication on where to go. I love accents. Okay, so we got the stairwell key, which means we can go down. I wonder if it's worth running upstairs, though. Did I say the empty room was Jeremy's room? I lied. Let's go explore the rooms upstairs real quick, because we have the opportunity. I don't believe we get locked out of these more, but we're already here. Everything's looking a little spooky. Like, is there anything more in Jeremy's room, maybe? Any lagniappes that are still here? Uh-huh.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
So this is the same note, but I wonder if she'll have a different reaction to it. Nope. She's like, he's so exhausting. Why is he telling me to leave? I'm a capable woman. It's gonna pull his ass out of his own madness. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's the door. Baptiste's room. So last time there was something on the bedside table. Looks like there's something here. Trust me, and a fleur-de-lis.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history.
We saw this.
I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
But this connects to the note with Mrs. Thompson talking to Lottie to tell her to get her brother in line, to convince him that he needs to be on their side. So I guess it solidifies that he has doubts about what's going on in one form or fashion. I like the darkness. I should probably turn on the light though. And then Perosi's room is locked. But this is open. Okay. Good, good. So let's go to the other side of the hallway. Let's check the other rooms there. Grace's room and Cassandra's room. And then we'll go down to the medical records. Just want to make sure that we can grab anything floating around.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Oh yeah, this.
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all live in the life of an elevator operator.
Elevator operator.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
What the fuck?
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you? Grace! Grace!
What the actual living fuck just happened? Okay. What? What did this woman do to Grace? There must be something. We must go and see, like, some other memory, that some other, corner of that memory with Grace and her family that we haven't seen. Grace knows a little too much about Emily, that she was a governess, that she teaches music, that she shouldn't know. So maybe there is a past connection between Miss Emily Hartwood and Grace, and that's where this, like, anger is coming from this child. On the other hand, we know that she's being very greatly brainwashed into believing that she belongs at Derceto in the cult with Shub-Niggurath and things like that. So there is something the way she said it. She said, "Know your place, little girl." Right? That's not Grace talking. Her tone was different, and then she is a little girl, so why would she call Emily a little girl? Because obviously that's not the right. So it seemed like she was almost like possessed there for a moment, or that like Shub-Niggurath was maybe speaking through her, or even maybe Astarte. But whoa, like something was speaking through her for sure, I think. But whoa, Gotta pump the brakes there, Grace, if you weren't a child. Also, Mr. McCarthy, he's just like asleep out there, passed out drunk. I don't think that was the case in Mr. Carnby's. He was like, are you gonna do something to her? And then I think he walked off. I don't remember if he was that drunk that he passed out. But holy smokes. We did get this Jack in the Box. Okay. Yeah, we did. That's... okay. That child needs some hugs, some snacks, and some discipline. A key. He definitely did not pass out like this before that I remember. But I could also just be...
I'll just borrow these.
Tripping.
At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off.
Did he fall asleep on the couch? Maybe he was on the couch because it didn't seem this melodramatic on the floor. I don't remember that. Ugh. My brain. Alright, this is Cassandra's room. And it's all cleaned out now. So we've got her page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3.
Yeah. Got the safe code. And then we did the medicine bottles. So I guess you can just view them. And we got the piece. So looks like this is done then. Yeah.
The mask had reminded Emily of her father. It didn't seem like a chance connection, but a purposeful reference made by that child. How could Grace have known what he looked like, and that it would upset Emily so? And why would she use those words? Emily felt like it was beyond strange. It felt impossible. Did it even happen? Was she losing her mind?
Okay, that's some information that I really should have looked at. So, thankfully we haven't wandered too far. The mask reminded Emily of her father, which is Jeremy's brother. Now remember, they have big family drama, right? So Jeremy's not allowed to come home as far as we understand because his brother kicked him out because he's embarrassed by his behavior. So I think that's something that fractured between the brothers, which is her father and Jeremy, and Emily is kind of caught in the middle. And then she herself is not, it seems like she's not falling into line the way that they want in the family, and that she's also in trouble for that. So they made it clear that Emily also cannot go home where her father is, and that Jeremy is not welcome there, which is why she wanted to go up north where her mother was, I believe. So that's something. And so actually that outburst by Grace could have been a projection of Emily's father. So when she's saying, you need to get in line, little girl, that could be maybe not be like Shubni Roth or anything to do with the cult, but maybe like an overpowering possession of memory that Grace is channeling through Emily, maybe something. I don't know like how it would work, but like it could be like Emily's father coming through Grace somehow, if that makes sense. It doesn't make any sense, but like, you know what I'm trying to explain it. So I don't know how, but that also could be and it seems like more plausible answer because of the mask itself. And it's interesting that it looks like it looks. I mean, I don't know what her father looks like, so that was lost on me when she was like, what it could look like. I'm glad that this thing kind of spells it out for you, because there's really no way for us to know that without this. But interesting. So Cassandra's room is done. Let's do the Franz puzzle, as he's passed out dead on the floor. And he's not totally dead, but
something missing.
You know. So we took that already. Okay. So that's something. That's all the rooms too. Man, these things just look creepier and creepier. They're also like oxidizing. Like you can see like the rust showing up on the things, because they're presumably metal. But it's nasty. Everything is deteriorating as Jeremy's mind deteriorates, and the darkness starts to consume Derceto itself. So let's go. Oh, could we do this? Yeah, the hallway key. So we can get to the other rooms here. Let's go. Is that your room? What are you gonna do about it? Heh! Stared you down, fucker. You're not gonna intimidate Miss Emily Hartwood. I'm not Edward Carnby. I ran last time. I thought he was gonna come after me, and he did not. So this time we stand our ground. I think we did good there. We gave him the eyes, you know what I mean? Alright, what's under the bed? Nothing. This is McCarthy's room, I believe. Yeah. He's got a little wash basin. He's got the vent we don't know about yet. Moment of clarity.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave.
Well, depending on the ending of this game, it might be. We know he's a very sad man. Is that multiple passports in there? That's a little concerning. From the same country, it looks like. I think it's just generic, but McCarvey, what are you up to? Alright, and then we've got... Whose room was this? Oh yeah, Ruth's. Nice, got things.
Ruth, are you there? No, of course not.
She's not here. A war photo. We got one! It ain't gonna help with shit, because I think we need 3 by the end of this chapter, but I will try. So we got that. I think we're supposed to have gotten the toe tag before this. But we'll see. If I can swing it, I will. It looks like we can use something here. I never did. Can we? Oh, more drinks. That would be fitting in Ruth's room.
Castle built the zoetrope as an exercise in animation. He is very interested in moving pictures and has even ordered an aeroscope camera for the colony. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of phantasmagoria he will produce. For now, his zoetrope entertains me greatly. It's not the little man passing his head, while quite humorous. It's the spell of that flickering light as it rotates. I swear, it takes me back to my childhood in a most profound way.
I don't know that we've heard this one. Here's the view. So this is kind of interesting. So a zoetrope is one of the earliest film projectors, like a way to see moving images. It's the, I'll put it up on screen. It's a little round carousel, and it's got slits through it, and you have a picture in the middle that you look through the slits to see, and the picture has single frames of movement. So when you spin the carousel, the light reflecting through it, it gives the illusion that the action is happening through looking through the slits. They're really interesting. And Phantasmagoria is a film, like magic lantern light show. It was, I think, first around in like the 18th century, but more popularized in the 19th century, so like the 1800s, especially the latter 1800s, like when spiritualism really started to take rise. It's a way of using essentially film projectors, but they're like, the way that like light is shown through them, it's bounced through mirrors, and it gives the illusion that ghosts and other monsters are like walking through the areas. They're actually really cool if you can see a version of them. It's much easier today with like actual digital projectors, like we know, because you can, or like we even have like holograms and stuff now. It was essentially creating that effect, but old-timey. But it was actually insane, like types of shows. They would use them for like seances and stuff, and they would be these big macabre shows. So it's kind of interesting to kind of see discussion of that here. This looks like it's from about that time period because it's talking about the pirates of Pontchartrain. And then I missed the aeroscope camera. So an aeroscope camera was just kind of those original film cameras that you've seen. They're like compressed air cameras. They look like an accordion. They're like a little box. I'll put pictures of all this stuff up there. But yeah, the interesting to kind of see that this is art that they were experimenting with. It's on theme with the idea of projected imagery and, you know, ghosts and goblins that are produced for spectacle, right? Because I think we're getting that through almost Jeremy's memories. It's almost a phantasmagoria in and of itself, but we're living it instead of having it projected. But like being able to see these things. So I wonder if that's kind of leading in there, but actually more likely it could also be feeding into some of Dr. Gray's plans, since we kind of know what he's up to. Maybe he's using contraptions like a phantasmagoria, or just, you know, modern contraptions that they have here in the 1930s, to help Jeremy. So that could be maybe where he's drawing inspiration for things that he thinks could maybe force Jeremy back to reality if he can kind of almost scare him out of it. I don't know. That's something like that. Kind of that. Talking about it like that kind of reminds me of the plot of Haunted Honeymoon. With Gene Wilder and stuff. Oh, bullets. Yay. I need those. I could do that too. We're doing okay with our little gun. And let's see. Alright, so that seems to be everything up here. There is a puzzle here that I don't think I really recognized before with the camera. So maybe we find something more with the camera. I feel like I did not see that in Mr. Carnaby's playthrough, even though I probably clicked on that camera. Maybe I just forgot about it entirely, but so many things. And this is locked. Okay, okay. The doors like to shut on me.
What is going on here?
We're back at the Maccabean. During a banquet. Looks fancier. How very shining. Steal all the money in the till! Oh, what's that? Bullets? Yes, bullets. No bullets. Okay. Looks like not much back here. I don't think there was much on the tables, but there was stuff on the stage, I believe. But let's do our due diligence. I love this Art Deco vibe, though. Like this type of art and like the shininess of things, and it's very gilded and pretty. It has a kind of, it definitely exudes a type of class, you know? Can we play the piano since we know how to play? Interesting. Okay, let's go out. Oh yes, and here we are. It's locked probably, right? Oh, no, it's just changed. We just get to see what it really looks like. That's cool. I did not go back. I like it. Stairwell key. Oh, we go down to the creepy medical area. Not a fan of the creepy medical area. Also, those types of wheelchairs in particular, oh, creepy as hell. I got so turned around in this like underside when the lights turned out for some reason. I don't know why. I really thought it was longer than it is for a while, but hilarious. Everything's locked. Also, I don't know, for me I thought like one of these big rooms would be the surgery room, but it's just this one. It's very nonchalant.
I need the key.
She's so calm. I'd be like, Jeremy, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? That was different. Is it because I went in here early, or is that for Emily? Is it really bad that I thought, oh, do one of you have a toe tag? So here's one of the radiographs that we need. That was, bodies. I like they're coming for me and they're making it different. That was something. This is locked, right? Yeah, okay. And the other one's locked, so we have to go in here. A thousand young! That was creepy.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930.
He has darkness in his brain and it looks like a worm and it's fucked up. That is my official medical diagnosis. If all else fails. Oh, yes.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burckhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind.
Oh, that's different. The voiceover said mind, and the words say life. And life is more accurate because this type of procedure damages the mind on purpose, and it makes you a very docile human. Oh, creepy. Now I'm on edge. Now I'm waiting for them to do shit. Uh-huh. Surgery room key. And then the radiography graph. I'll take that. And then no chanting. We're good. I'm so surprised that those words alone don't just trigger shit. The game's like, get on with it. We're listening. We're listening, game. Batiste is like, fuck this. That's where the tape ends. No chanting. We're good. Alright, I just wanted to see if there was anything particular that we were missing. Any toe tags? I'm pretty sure it's in one of the previous chapters, last chapter, but it only hurts my feelings slightly. Alright, let's put these guys in there. Woo! Screws right in there. Boom, baby.
Oh, that's better.
I remember you from last time. Alright, and now we can pop in all these guys. I don't remember which papers were which. So this is gonna be a thing. And then I think it's the top one. And they aren't like a perfect overlap. They kind of arrange themselves. And then it kind of gets good. So that tripped me up too. I think that's it though. Yeah. I was like, we need a general brain shape. And darkness. Thank God for that is... Yeah, that's, yep. Looking good. And by good, I mean fucked. Probably a good thing, you know, that they stab the worm or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll be at peace. So, we lose the keys immediately. We can't get back in. It's very interesting, and we never get to this room down here. So I wonder if this is something that is a secret, or we can pick it up, or if it's just a red herring. Somehow, I never was able to get into the other rooms here. They seem like they would be able to open, oh yes, because they have like the lock symbol. And they show up.
Dr. Gray seemed to put a lot of effort into understanding and treating Jeremy. Did he find anything useful? Or was it all for show? An excuse to torture him? No matter what, Emily thought, maybe she could follow his work to some conclusion about the steps stipulated in the contract.
There's that. Yeah, see, like, they show up on our map. That, like, there are locked rooms that we can't necessarily get into. And then surgery, like, reopens, too. So, maybe we should come back here later. I did try to come back here immediately after this sequence. Oh, God. Go, go, go! That's so fucked. Don't get drowned! Could you shimmy faster? Ma'am? Go, go! Ooh. There we go, that's a little bit better. Go, Miss Emily, go! It is funny, too, you guys were saying that... Yeah, it's locked. That the boat is what blocks our way, the irony. From drowning. Anything? Nope, no things. We run, we run. And we are fine. So last time I did go back down to see if anything had changed, but nothing had changed in the meanwhile in the surgery medical wing. So we'll go back later, maybe. Might be worth returning at the time.
I guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
We did not. Am I Remy? Does she get to comment on the news? Because we weren't able to comment on it with Mr. Carnby. Nothing. That's interesting. No one says anything about the creepy ass noose that's just hanging in the attic. Should be concerning. But, you know, especially at a medical facility, you know, like a place for people that are already allegedly unwell. Hi! Look at you guys. You guys have fat ass tails. Look at that. To each their own. Good job, guys. Enjoy. Jeremy hot. Nice. We got the rest of the statue. It's an ugly statue, I gotta say. Nice. It's a worm. It's nasty. Before we do that...
What's this?
A drink. And something fancy. And then this is like down there is the rest of Derceto. This is where the ceiling fell through. Oh, can I walk on it? That's so concerning. This is where the ceiling fell through. And they said it was Jeremy's fault. The piano and stuff. That's what Gray said anyway. Alright, talisman. So we have 6, 4, and then 1. 4 is the big one. 6 is the middle one, I think. 4, 6. I'm going the wrong way. Nope. 1, Or is it 1-6? Nope, 6-4-1. It's just plain as the beginning, in order. I always try to see the straps and like the layers of the case. Like it should be 6-4-1 in that order, but like I always see the double case here and think, oh, maybe the 4 is the big one and this is, you know, one of these are the little ones. But nope, it's just literally in legible order. Ugh. Yeah, that's a lot of blood. Alright, down we go.
This feels familiar somehow.
Very
Hello?
familiar.
Is anyone there?
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm stuck in the mud and the bayou is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear me?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
Oh, and she would. We will, Miss Emily.
A ghostly voice sounding like Jeremy called out for help. Emily couldn't quite understand where the voice was coming from. It somehow seemed to be a part of the place itself. All she could make out was that Jeremy was stuck and needed her to get the steamboat running.
Ooh. Find a fuse for the circuit breaker. We already did that. Alright, let's go. We're on the boat and shit's gonna get trippy. And is there anything out this way? Yeah. Ugh. Emily's so done. She's like, fuck this place. Alright, and then we're good to go. We gotta check, you know. Medicine. Or drinks, I'll take it. Gets a little messy towards the end of this boat here. Don't really need our light anymore. Shotgun shells. We are loaded up too, which is good. We gonna need it. Anything spooky? Any toe tags? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was rude. Oh, whoa! I was gonna hit you with something, but I realized I don't have one. You dead, bruh? Look at his little feet. I thought he ran away, to be honest. Yuck. Alright, well that happened. I still have my ore. Should probably take a drink after that. Ambush not once, but twice. And we can use the drop down to get to that other side too, because there's some little things there. And that's above us.
The boat has run aground. Crashed right into the bayou.
Yes.
If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river.
We will try. I don't remember that there was too much to loot other than just like stuff. Let's put this maybe here. Looks good. Be useful for later. I did ring the bell last time. It didn't do anything. I shot at it and didn't really do much. I was hoping it would tell them all to go away and go play some bingo. Oh, I see you. Get off of the fucking... It's not sanitary. Oh, sir. So rude. I'm in the wall. Okay, where's my ore? Oh, it's gone. Get off of the stove! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? Where is it? Really? Are you dead, bro? That was really awkward and stupid. He's thank you, I need that. He's making the kitchen a B rating. Nice. Okay, that'll be open, which is good. And then we go to the chair, I think, but I don't think there's anything to grab. The mask lanyap, I think, was there previously. So there's that. And now we can get through. Alright. And then we can go downstairs, I think is where we need to go. That's the real secrets. So the weirdest, like, bug creature things.
Jeremy, where are you?
Not here. Any bullets? Nothing? No? Okie dokie. Too bad we can't just hop over. I think that's everything down here too. This is just the dead end on both sides, I think. Yeah. Alright. Up we go. We check this side too. It's also the dead end. Right? Yeah. Because that's where we were. We should be good. Alright. Upstairs. It's such a cool environment with all of like the overgrown plants and stuff. Not that way. And we check the front so we can continue on. We gotta zigzag our way. Oh, you dropped dead this time. Good. Stay that way. We got our handy handgun here. So this, I thought might have been something I didn't realize.
Seems to be powered by electricity.
Until
Maybe
later.
I can find a way to turn it on.
Yes, indeed. I honestly didn't see that the first time. Yes. We shall set the traps. And work smarter, not harder. All for that, always. Wouldn't it be cool if she could, like, actually steer the whole ship? We get a little unlimited supply of axes or melee weapons somewhere. I think it's at the top of the boat. Ooh. They liking my shotgun shells. I appreciate it because I use them all. Like an idiot. Seems like a good place. And then I think the little supply is over here. Or on the other side. Open sesame. And then we'll be able to go through. And then here's our axes. I'd rather take one of those. Little stash. No stash. Nope. Floating axe. Also nothing. Or a sledgehammer. Honestly, might be better with these guys. But we got options up here, so that's good. Alright. Well, the thing is on this side. We were in here, yeah. Excuse me. All busted up here.
I can break this, I just need something to hit it with.
Here is Emily! Going down. We're following the blood streaks. Oh, no, no, ma'am, ma'am. Oh, that damn perspective. We want to go down, ma'am. No. Oh, you have to... hate it. Thank you. The sticks that sound like metal. I love the fresh blood dripping down there. It's so pleasant.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
I
Oil.
think it just needs fuel to run.
Empty. What is that? Oil can. Yeah. Getting amnesia flashbacks. Turn that off. Surprisingly easier to get than an amnesia. Nada. Also nada. Oil it up then. Let's do it. Give me the things that we need. Mm-hmm. There's bullets in here or something, right? No? Nothing? Don't get stuck on it. Okay. On we go. Nice. Glug, 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 glug. Yoinky the lever. Yeah, baby! Let there be insanity. All good over here, I think. Back through the hole in the wall. It's a good thing she and that portrait fits through it. It's really odd to me that she just carries it with her and we don't really do anything about it. I know it comes into play for an ending, but the fact that we don't use it at all otherwise is kind of odd. At least not so far. I mean, maybe she shoves it in Shub-Niggurath's face and he gets so frightened of the image and freaks out. They're everywhere. Time to go Emily Macho. Fucker. Whoa! Yeah, I had a feeling. Fuck, that's 2 wasted bullets. Now you're dead. Oh, that killed him? Good. Setting the boat on fire, I'm at it. Alright, we went Emily Macho. Oh, get out of here. Nasty. Okay. We are alive. I got some bullets. More than we did before, so there's that. I didn't take as much health damage, but I still have some. I almost wonder if I should try and get this guy from here. Because then we don't have 2 after us. And we'll get a little bit of pistol ammo, I think, above us. Yeah. Yeah, bitch! Heh! Much smoother. Much smoother than last time. Because before we were absolutely screwed. Alright. Is this anything here? Nope, nope. Yeah, this is a place. Take that. Any things? No things. Okay. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hey. Found something. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go around in a circle for a second. What was that? Bricks? I don't need bricks, I need bullets. Yeah, baby! I like your shotgun shells. Good. And pistol bullets. Nice, we are reloaded. Fuck yeah. I'm happy with that. Alright, yoink. Need to move on to make progress.
Jeremy?
Are you ready to tell me?
What happened in the attic? Tried to kill himself.
Are you under the impression? No. I was supposed to die. What does that mean? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
Story? What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
Jeremy!
You're not making any sense. Come back. Find your focus.
Uncle?
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. I escaped my doom. Destiny!
Again, find your focus.
Jeremy!
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
Hey, listen to me! We're gonna drown!
Calm down, Miss Hartwood. You're not in any danger.
But... Jeremy... He was here, wasn't he?
Miss Hartwood, I am beginning to suspect your family curse is catching up with you. Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
Not you.
No, I was just confused. I thought I saw him for a moment. I'm fine. I'll let you be.
Miss, I want you to know I'm here to help, if you need me.
Not after our last combo, buddy. Fuck off. What are you doing up this late at night anyway? Ooh. Okay, we're back. Ooh. Okay, that interesting thing, though, where he's talking about his suicide, I think it coincides with two things. It kind of reminds me of the plot of the original game, because that was the catalyst to the game, I believe, where his death was to be investigated in the very, first one, I believe. But also, it could be referring to his pact with the Dark Man, that maybe that was the moment he was going to fulfill the pact, but then realized that his hiding would be more beneficial. Like, he's prolonging the time, right? He's trying to buy time, essentially. So I wonder if it has something to do with that. Kind of spacing a bit at the moment, but I feel like it has something to do with that. Did we get a new? No. So all the rooms upstairs are good for now. So let's go down, let's go to the empty room, which is where we really need to go. For some reason, the Dr. Gray's office and the clerk's office still need stuff. I know that the photography puzzle is in Ruth's room, but I don't know what we need for it. It looks like we need something for that camera. So that's a thing. Kind of odd. Maybe, do we put... it looks like we need... I would say like film or something, but I don't know that that's a thing. Alright, back in the empty room. This should be open now.
Ooh, this is my room. I belong here.
Uh-oh. Listen to me. I'll wait here alone. When I get back. That's the ring. It was like 19 something. Death do us part.
I know that number. Where's that from?
It's from our wedding ring.
I did this.
1918. When I get back, John Marcus.
I wrote that. I don't know the combination. Wait. Maybe I do.
So it'd be 1918. So then the 3 X's are 918. Which would be this. So 918. Is that for the photograph? To Emily.
Darling, I finally found that photograph from my time in France during the war.
It is.
I don't expect this to be your fiancé, but it did make me think of him. What an incredible man he must have been. You were lucky in a way. He could have been a nobody and died falling into the Mississippi. Instead, he volunteered to travel across the world to fight for people in despair, dying with honor like Achilles at Troy. I am jealous of you. Or maybe him. It's all incredibly romantic. That's what I wanted to say. Please feel free to use my camera if you want to. It might cheer you up. It might bring him closer to you. Even if just in memory.
Ooh. Ooh, let's look at it. There you go. So, this is where it varies. Ooh, we are gonna explore, I think, Emily's past instead of, like, the past with Grace. Because, like, we explored, like, his license, right, in, like, his detective work and, like, one of the past cases. That's why he's like, oh, Grace is so familiar with Mr. Carnby. So, it would make less sense for there to be some missing element to that story that somehow involves Emily Hartwood. It would feel, like, a little too coincidental that they're all, like, connected out of kind of this weird nowhere, but they still don't know each other. So, this is interesting that it's Ruth who's writing to, Miss Emily, whereas in Mr. Carnby's it was McCarthy who wrote, like, oh, I feel like I'm kind of like you, and about the detective stuff and things like that. So that's interesting. So we don't deal with that in this. We do with Ruth's camera. So I wasn't crazy. I didn't get
long
that
have I been here?
prompt with Mr. Carnby. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. This is different. It is new. I know the question, how long have you been here? Whoops. Okay. Pop it in. And then we do take a picture of ourselves and then flash to the new memory. Blinded. Find my fiancé.
The war in Europe rages on, and America is doing its part to hold back the German aggression.
We're in the trenches.
From Boston and New Orleans arrived yesterday. France. These men will play a crucial role in helping our allies defend the innocent and defeat the German war machine. In trenches, they will defend themselves against the charging horde with razor-sharp ingenuity, all while planning how to advance the front with the use of artillery, machine guns, and pure American spirit. For there are more things than bullets and explosives that can cheat a man out of his God-given right to live. On the home front, a deadly influenza has claimed many lives.
It'd be the Spanish flu, I think.
Almost 1,000 souls have perished in.
Ooh, this is so interesting. Oh, I was hoping that it would be different. I was really hoping it would.
I'll find you, John.
So she gets to see what happened to him, because I don't think she knows. He died in the war. But maybe she gets to finally see how.
What was that?
Sounds like Oh, it sounds like that creature thing. Is it here? Ooh, it gives me Amnesia Bunker vibes. This would be the place to get ammo, man. Oh. Dead guy. He has not been here long, it looks like. He's still intact. Not a skeleton, I mean, you know? Lost soldiers to the trenches. I was hoping so much that it would be something different. It wouldn't be bad if it was not. It's more interesting because it adds to her history, right? Like, so many people seem to know about Grace's history except for us. Dr. Gray knows her background. Grace knows her background. And we're finally getting to view a little bit of that. Ooh, that's not good. Anything? Nope. Diverging paths or end of the road? End of the road? Oh, it got so creepy. Do you hear that noise? Poor dudes. John. Is that him? Or... Ma'am? These poor dudes. Okay, so that's both rooms. We're taking in the sights and the sounds. Is there anything in here? Nope. Looks like a shovel. Little hand trowel. It's coming down on us. So this is where her memories are starting to influence the world, the different places. The madness, it's getting to us. Okay, nothing in there. Anything over here? John. Ah, so she's looking for him. Not gonna lie, that got me. Anything? Nothing? Nothing so far. We can't crouch. We can only just do this little duck. Oh, this is creepy. Ooh, we're loading. We're in a new place. We made it out of this bunker. Small bunker. Oh, we're back in the trenches. This must be so freaky for her. Right on cue, man! Ugh. Is that thing that we had to face with Lottie? Am I gonna have to run? Is it blind? I think it's blind. Oh boy. And maybe I hide in those like little spots. Oh, I'm trapped here. Oh no. Yeah, baby, turn around. Oh no. Woo, baby. We go. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a way to outrun him. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go in those little cubby holes. go. And then wait for him to pass by, you know? Yeah, we want to sneak.
Oh God, I thought I was done with you.
Yep. Ooh. Very close, very close. Move on. Ooh. Very close. Just keep walking. Woo. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna come back this way, but I assume he will. When he reaches the dead end. I think we're okay. Walk a little bit faster. I don't know if I want to run, but I can still hear his footsteps, but we can maybe get a little bit of distance between us. Just gently squeeze. Okay. Going up. Is he around? Oh no, we're reaching the surface. Oh man. This is crazy. Look at this. Oh man. It's a wild view. Alright, I hear Buddy Boy around here. Can we shoot a cannon at him? So do I still have to sneak? I hear him. I just don't. Ooh, ooh, hey! What the fuck? That answers my question. Can you die? Whoa! Got him. A little bit late for that Molotov there, but you know, it's fine. Ooh! Yikes. I hear him, I don't see him. I had 2 Molotovs I could have used. That's a shame. Should I take it with me and throw it down here? Probably. Can I cheat the system? They walk so slow with this. I wish you could just kind of pick one up and take it with you and just have it as a one-use inventory item, but I get it. Gonna slowly make our way this way. We're gonna cheat the system here. See if we can do it. Yeah, baby. I don't know what's gonna come after me, but you know what? Oh shit, is he down? Fuck! Can I set this bitch on fire? Maybe not my greatest idea. Okay, with the Molotov, I thought maybe something else would be down here. It's true we have been hearing him though, so there's that. Why would I want to break that and make such noise? Oh shit. Oh! Might as well look around. No! Set on fire, bitch! Oh! Go! I don't think I can outrun him, but it's fine.
There's nothing here.
I did outrun him. And I looked for items. Bye, sucker! That's funny. Okay. To the trench! Oh no! I don't see anything else in here, but we'll continue on. I didn't see anything else out there either. We might as well do the runaround, right? For items. For things. Whoa! That was right above us. Well, looks like Morse code thing. To the trench, to the barracks, to medical. Well, it looks like the what is it? Barracks got just absolutely decked right there, so medical it is. I bet John's in medical. To the front line, or the front line. Oh boy. It's gonna get fucked. This medical. Oh shit. Pistol bullets would be helpful. Shotgun shells, also helpful. Is this anybody we know? Poor souls. Alright. On we go. Whoa. That's fucked. Okay. Oh, buddy boy's here. Shit. That's not good. He's a little bit faster than I am. Just keep moving, just keep moving. At least he stops to check things out. Is this an oil spot or what? I'll take a shovel. Why not? Easy does it. I suppose you could be crazy and try to go the way that he was. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? It's an axe. Oh. Just keep going. My life is at risk. Oh man, the damn axe. Easy does it, buddy. It looks like where we need to go. What is this? Oh! 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 Same spot! Saved by the little sneak thing. The crevice. That was so rude. Yeah, you stay over there. Was that the same area? I'ma check. Because he should reset now. Is that where we came from, or was that a new area? I think it's where we came from, and we just tore it down. It is. Okay. It is where we came from, I think. Okay. Just checking. So I think maybe it's just a shortcut to, if you're trying to like speed run it or like be faster maybe. Is he around here? I still hear him. Buddy. We're probably gonna take him out, I bet. I wonder what she's gonna see, or if we have the same interaction with... Is it Simon at the end? The guy we stab, his dark other half, Jeremy? I wonder if that'll be the same, or if it's someone more be closer to the family, like her father, and she stabs him thinking that it would be the end-all be-all for their darkness, and it ends up being Jeremy or something.
I gotta run.
Oh boy! Is he behind me? Oh, he's behind me. Go, Emily, go! Is it a run sequence? Oh shit, okay, it is. Oh shit. It was locked though. I think I needed to get... Was that supposed to happen? That was supposed to happen. Oh man, I should have gone in those little rooms then. Damn, you got toasted, dude. Look at his ugly little face. Ew. I ran right into him. I was like, death, here we go. Oh my god, look, it's frozen in motion. That's how he died. Oh shit. Damn, what happened? I panicked. Oh, we loading. Oh no.
Today, the American Expeditionary Forces faced considerable losses in France. A brave men fallen on these
John.
forever being
John.
not of just Europe, but the world.
What's the matter?
President Woodrow Wilson spoke to our
I can't do this.
asking them to stand tall.
What's the matter?
Their
I can't take you dying again.
speak of them proudly. And remember,
I'm still hurting.
What's the matter,
but
Emily?
the war effort in Europe is not our
Your death was just so...
numbers on the home front are on the rise due to influenza known as the Spanish. The New Orleans City Council decided to open yet another emergency hospital in the old Derceto plantation.
Whoa, did you hear that little bit of dialogue at the end there? Uh-oh. It said they opened a hospital in the old Derceto plantation. Where are we indeed? I think we're in the past in Derceto. Ew. It's water. Yeah, we're in Derceto. Oh shit. We're visiting the... What happened to my flesh? Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Why did it go out? Oh my fucking god. Is this the way I need to go? Are we here to find his body, maybe?
I need the key.
Oh, the key? Of course. I had a feeling. It was locked. Oh no. Maybe we have a toe tag here? Any keys? There's a toe. Oh my god, this got so much creepier. Why? We didn't face any of this horror with Mr. Carnby. Okay, I see a fuse and another door.
That's better.
Did that open the door? Or all the lights? Yep. Just the lights then. Oh, things are... Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, okay, there we go. I'm getting stuck again. Derceto entombment plans. A technical drawing detailing of how parts of Derceto will be sealed off. Laboratory. Ugh. So we're really getting like the history of the Derceto mansion. I thought that was a coffin for a second. Oh, we can see things in the dark, I guess. So, plans A. The morgue. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to seal that, maybe. Oh! Oh! We're piecing it together. This is like the corkboard in Mr. Carnby's office. So there's more things to grab. Closing the refuge.
Closing the refuge. June 17, 1919. It is with a heavy heart that I must declare the Derceto Refuge to be harmful beyond saving. As an emergency hospital, we have over the last 2 years treated hundreds of patients suffering the so-called Spanish flu. Unfortunately, our mortality numbers are unforgivable. While the influenza in itself was often successfully treated, many died of fungal infections and sudden acts of violent madness. In order to dismantle the refuge safely, building engineers will survey what parts of the house are especially contaminated by the peculiar rot discovered by Jean-Baptiste Tabois. The rot is believed to be the main perpetrator in spreading the deadly fungal infection, but also the cause of the incurable madness.
Oh.
The most afflicted rooms will then be sealed permanently to create a cordon sanitaire. As the dead seem to exacerbate the spreading of the fungal infection, all bodies that can't be cremated by tomorrow will be forever entombed inside Derceto's sealed section. The refuge was never meant to be permanent, and as the influenza epidemic seems to be in decline, it stands to reason that we shut the facility altogether. Many brave volunteers have helped for very little pay to treat those in need for almost 2 years, and we are forever in their debt. All surviving patients will be transferred to other medical facilities around New Orleans as soon as possible. At the end of the summer, we should be able to leave Derceto to recover. Dr. Isaac Herbert.
Okay. That's very interesting. So, the rot is literal rot, not just metaphorical presentation of darkness. So, discovered by Jean-Baptiste Tabois. Is that Lottie and Baptiste's father or grandfather? Because I think their last name is Tabois. Oh, I should have written all this stuff down. So a peculiar rot spreading a deadly fungal infection. So if they cordoned off people that they couldn't cremate, that means that there are bodies within Derceto that is in closed off sections that never got removed. So that rot was never like cured, or the Derceto was never rid of the rot. So maybe it's just been creeping up through the walls all this time because it hasn't been dealt with. So that rot that is like actually visually seeing on the walls, and it seems to be exacerbated by, it said dead bodies. That would make sense because we know Cassandra is dead and we know Perosi is dead. So their bodies that are in the house might be helping to exacerbate the spreading of the fungal infection as we see it, that rot. That might be why we see it progressing more through the game, because it definitely gets worse. Like the walls get worse. I think it is, there is something to be said that there is a metaphor for the darkness that's overtaking everyone. The cult's darkness and then Jeremy's darkness. And then you have Shub-Nigroth's, literal tree, kind of deal that's happening that could definitely be exacerbating it. But it seems like this is also just another element. Man, this place is screwed. So that's what the note looks like. Oh, that's fascinating. This is more information. I was hoping to get more information about this. Box of biscuits. Ooh. Okay, we've completed all the worlds of stage. I was hoping to find this. So this means, get rid of the mouse there. This means that we can do this like extra little thing with Grace. I don't know what more than it is, other than it's like, some people consider it a separate ending, some people it's just like a extra thing. So
life is a stage play performed to no one, applauded by no one, and wanted by no one. A story already written, meant to play out in one way only. I wrote my book in order to explain that there might be more to life. That free will isn't truly free unless it moves against the expected. In retrospect, I think my ambition was hubristic. Yermi had a much more humble suggestion. What if we all just went home?
Go home. Also, all the world's a stage is reminiscent of the monologue in As You Like It, I believe, by Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. I could go on. I memorized... Not that. I memorized the whole thing. Big Shakespeare fan. So that's fascinating, though, which means that we get Grace's extra thing. So I'm happy about that. We're definitely going to get that. I was hoping to get at least something. Anything in there? Oh, yeah, look, look, look.
Emily was back at Derceto, but sealed inside a part of the basement that was no longer in use. This was clearly a mistake. Emily had confronted her trauma. She deserved her freedom to carry on with her work on the contract. This prison felt like an insult, like the dog man was cheating her. If he wasn't going to honor her progress, then she was on her own. Of all the paperwork left inside this place, there had to be some document showing her a way out. She just had to figure out what the rooms were and how they were sealed.
Interesting. What a way of putting it, though. If he wasn't going to honor her progress, then she was on her own. That's a very interesting way of putting it. Almost like he has agency over her in some form or fashion. I mean, obviously, she can't control the worlds that she, like, disappears into. Obviously, she can't control the worlds that she disappears into, but I mean, it's a very interesting sentence that way. I also love that she's like, this was clearly a mistake. But what I wanted to see is like, look right there, right above me, it says Grace without horns gives the kids something to play with. So I don't know what that would be, but that's certainly interesting. It's a new objective that we can't get unless you complete that lagniappe. So, ooh. Fuck yeah. Ooh, I'm so into this right now. Okay, is there anything else in the room? Just a lot of corpses. Spreading rot. Spanish flu. Is there anything back here? This is such a creepy area. Alright. Aha. So we can rearrange and figure out what room we're in. I gotcha. So that's the entombment plans. Entombment plans 1919. So we have to figure out the house layout, essentially, no? There we go. Maybe we get into those other surgery rooms because of where we're at. The morgue. Okay, so that's what this one says. So that's the morgue. So let's put this here. And then this is... What does it say? Quarantine. Oh, so you can read it a little bit. Just a smidge. Not a lot. Surgery? Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I think these go that way. So like you have like the entrances. Yeah, so this way. So those two are correct because the entrances lead into the hallway here. And then... What's under here? The laboratory? So that should be here then, I suppose. And it goes like that. And then... What is this? Repository. So that's this then. And then it goes... I think like that. There's this like little extra bit here, so I think this continues maybe with the morgue? Maybe like this. Yeah, there you go. And then there's the long list. And these two rooms connect. And then... we have archives here. I guess would be like this. And then this would be together.
What's
Boom.
that?
Is John? Oh my god, John's in here. 217? Is that what it said? So he was brought here. Is he the one with the toes? It's the only one with toes sticking out.
$2.17. Oh, John. I didn't know this is where you would end up. I didn't want to know. I stopped visiting you because I couldn't stand the indignity of your awful illness. I was ashamed of you. Ashamed of myself. Forgive me. Please, John. Let me go. Are we done here? Is this what you wanted?
Torment. He just drops it for her. The key. Do we get the toe tag? The truth. Ooh, look at that key. What does that mean? The truth. Oh man, so that's why. Oh, we can't get the toe tag! Oh, I really thought it was in one of the other things. I saw like the vague shape of it. I thought it was a statue, not a corpse with a sheet over it. Oh, I'm so happy right now. That's really fucked. I shouldn't be happy about the toe tag. But I'm happy about the toe tag. Can we possibly do it? Can I complete it in this episode? Like the secret objective with this? I want to so bad. Oh my god. So the truth. So that was I felt very Silent Hill in a way. Like Silent Hill 2. That moment when she's sitting with his body and she's like, I was ashamed of your illness and I didn't want to see it and I didn't want to deal with it and I didn't, that shame, that confession, it felt very like awful, but it felt very Silent Hill 2 to me. It was really God, that's crazy. It explains why she's also so bitter about the past, so bitter about her marriage, and why she wants so badly to like forget about it. And she obviously can't. She carries the wedding ring. I think she was only engaged. I don't think they actually got married. So it's interesting that she was known as Miss Marcus, but not owning that name because she doesn't want it,
When I Get Back, John Marcus, 1918.
So that also explains his comment in when like we saw the explosion happen. He's like, "What's the matter, Emily?" I think it's like such a heavy statement now because we now know that like he didn't die in the war. He died of sickness. He died in this house that she's in, that her uncle is in. Like this is kind of like a crazy small world that's all connected here. It's pretty wild. Oh, I'm so excited about the toe tag though. Okay, so let's find out what the fuck is happening. I think this is just a glitch in the game because they're supposed to be floating and it's not working, but honestly, it's fucking what? Alright, I'm just gonna leave you guys there then. Oh man. So is it this? No. Okay, so no key for this one. I just want to check, it doesn't give you the option. But so it has to be the other door then, behind us. Oh. Rest in peace, John. Oh, there's more toes and tags. I didn't even notice that one. We already got one though. I'm good. I got the one I wanted. And we were down here. Oh man. I like this way more than I like Grace's story. What does that say? Pay Dr. Gray a visit in his apartment. Oh, this was the room! So we abandoned our husband. Why is it gray? Why is it dark, man? Oh! Why is it darkness? Is the dark man down here? He's here somewhere. He has to be. So that's why it's locked. Oh, that is so fucked. Is this open? Wait, that's where we came in. That's the other door. That's the one that's locked. Oh. That is screwed. Oh man, that's nasty. And the rot must be coming up from there. What is that noise? I think it's this one. Oh no, too low level. Does it feel like dim? Like off color? Or is it just me? Maybe just me because of the light is bouncing. But it feels like Mr. Darkman.
It's locked from the other side.
I can't make out what it said. Alright, we gotta go all the way down then. We gotta go the long way.
John Marcus died at Derceto of the Spanish flu. Emily stopped visiting him because she didn't want to see him waste away. She adopted a lie because it felt better. Emily hated the pathetic man that passed away in Derceto, but she was very proud of the man she made up. A man who died a martyr in the trenches of France. This must have been the true trauma that the dog man specified in the contract. But why was it Emily's and not Jeremy's?
Ooh, that's so rough. Also, that makes more sense if Lottie and Baptiste were around at the time, then they would have known her as Mrs. Marcus. Because she would have been here to visit him a few times, and if they were orderlies at the time, taking care, or at least volunteers at the time, they would have taken care of him, and they would also know that she stopped coming. Oof. That explains that. So, there's no... We gotta go across the way. Ooh, it's all locked. We gotta go out this way, but I was gonna see if there's anything left in the dining room. Things fucked up. Is there anything? This is the empty room. It's locked. Also locked. Uh-oh. Oh, we are trapped. It feels like dimmed. We are locked in everywhere. I know we have to go upstairs, but it's kind of interesting to me that they like lock down everything. Oh my god, we're trapped everywhere. Alright, alright. Something seems like off, you know what I mean? Yeah, this would be the way that we need to go, but I know we need to give something to Grace. I doubt okay. I was gonna say I doubt she'd be in her room, but, you know. Don't close the door! Oh. I keep going through doors. Is there anything? Locked. Damn. Ooh. And well, this one was already locked. So that was Grace and Mrs. Thompson, maybe? Oh my god, we're locked everywhere. A little secret dialogue right there. Damn. Okay, I get it, I get it. We need to go to Dr. Gray's apartment. I hope we find the last lagniappe, because we are so close to getting it. I think this is locked. Yep. Oh, it opened for me, good.
Miss Hartwood, lock the door, will you? I'd rather not run into dear Dr. Gray if I can help it.
This feels strange. So very strange.
Help Detective Carnby look for clues. I love this like throwback to the, because this is how the original games were. Got the book. The false book. It is hollow. I know it goes in there, but is there anything? Ooh.
You okay?
This place? It's like something from my childhood.
It's just a private study of a very peculiar man.
Can we talk more?
I think this is it. I'm properly mad.
You should be. Dr. Gray's playing with fire. Derceto's a powder keg of loonies, all ready to play their part in a murderous cult.
There's that too. There's also the literal madness, my friend.
I'm trying to say I've lost my mind, Detective. The Hartwood curse has caught up with me.
I'm sure you're exaggerating. Try to focus on whatever you've been doing.
Right. Breaking the Dark Man's contract. Does it even matter anymore?
Nothing to pick up on the floor anymore, either. So that's interesting, because I think we found a thing on the floor with Mr. Carnby.
A secret door.
Looks like it.
Careful. Let me go first.
Hell yeah. I like it.
Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
Thank you. Just Nancy Drew'd my way in, don't you mind? What is this? Anything fun over here? Furniture key. I could take that.
I can't believe I didn't see that before.
See what? The furniture key? We just got here. Or is it our face in the mirror? This way?
Found anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this.
I mean...
She, who can till the soil of this sick world, and begin again. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
He's also just a sheer asshole, you know what I mean? Oh.
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
I want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad you haven't given up on me and my uncle yet.
You got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
Takes a little smack there, buddy.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby.
Don't apologize, girl. He doesn't apologize to you for leaving you around and behind. None of that shit. Oh.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
So are you.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Don't we all?
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
He's like, is he a character? He's the author. So we've heard this. I wonder if Emily would have anything to say about it, because at this moment end here, I'll play it maybe, it's because I want to see if it triggers anything. But she enters this transcript at the end there because Jeremy freaks himself out.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Jacob,
Who
not
is
Simon.
Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons.
All the dark men.
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Did she say anything about this when I exit? No. Sadness.
This has something to do with the numbers for the talisman.
It does. The snake dagger.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein.
Yes.
In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting We talked about this last time, that like the worm versus the snake and how Jeremy's darkness takes on the worm. I meant to say it last time, but I couldn't quite remember the word for it. It reminds me of the Caduceus, which is like the Greek symbol. It's the herald's wand, the medical staff. It's the medical symbol you see. I'll put it up on screen too. But it's like, you know, it's got the snake wrapped around it, and then it's like the dagger and stuff. So I think it's interesting that this snake dagger, this worm dagger, it is calling back to that, which is like a medical symbol for like help at this point, but also that it does literally help, especially when stabbing, you know, the darkness out of something, or giving lobotomies. So there's that. The phone call. Yes, yes, I will go answer the demonic phone call.
Hello? Who's there? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood Curse. He will come for you too.
She hangs it up. She's like, fuck that. Oh.
The voice on the phone was somehow familiar, yet so strange. Who was that?
Who indeed? So sadly, there's no other Langyaps in here, huh? Because I think this is like where we would need to do the thing, as far as I saw, but I don't know. I'm sad. So it was down, and then it was like this. I think it was up this way. There we go. In the bedroom we go. Things are different. Can't leave, there's nothing else here. But the closet is different.
You heard the telephone ring, right?
No, the telephone's cut off. I tried calling the police earlier.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
She's like, I'm going insane.
None of Emily's experiences seemed to line up with reality anymore. Even when she accomplished something, it seemed absurd.
Oh.
Was this what it was like to be completely consumed by the Heartwood Curse? Not mind-numbing terror, but a continuous state of confusion breaking you down.
Oof. That's worse than, like... Look, it says temper manic behavior. Get your shit together, woman. Missy. Oh. Tripping out.
Hey, Mr. Carnby?
What?
Nothing, right?
It's a closet.
That's right, Detective. I'll see you later. I have to finish this.
At least she gets it. He was like...
going inside the closet?
He's like, you don't see
I know what
this?
it looks like, but I can't explain it, much less justify it.
All right. You do what you have to do, miss.
Thanks
Goodbye,
for that
Detective.
write-off. Okay, that's an interesting change, because when we play Mr. Carnby, he's like, you don't see this? You don't see the thing that there's a thing here? You don't see that there's a world? Oh, when? We're not in Kansas anymore. And she's so chill about it. She's like, yeah, I'm just going nuts. You don't see it? Nope, cool. I figured as much. Just me, going batty, don't mind. Oh, this part with Jacob. I don't know why I called him Simon earlier. Maybe Soma was living in my brain. Oh yeah, baby. I'll take that. Is there anything I can take? Oh.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition.
Woo! And he is evil! And we left him behind. A true villain origin story. Oh, good, we need this. That'll help. Into the blizzard we go. God, it's like The Terror. You guys seen that series? If you haven't, it's really good. Oh, there it is. I think this sequence is really well done with the blizzard. It's very daunting. Some pistol bullets. We're gonna need it. What is this lantern? Oh, we can light it, right? There we go. It's like this way, right? Somewhere in the darkness. In the blizzard. Yeah, there it is. It's like lighting the beacons. Yep, because the cliffside's that way. Oh, keep going. Could you imagine getting lost in this area? That would be freaky. Loading us up, slowly but surely. Cool. Let's go visit the otherworldly glow. Up on the mountaintop. It is really pretty though, the northern lights. I wish the flare gun was of more use because I tried to shoot it at Jacob. It didn't really seem to do much to him. Oh, the snow is so tough. We will make it slowly but surely. You see the bottom? We're kind of freezing over a little bit. Like it's like, you can see that glass effect almost. That's really cool. Who could that be? I wonder if she would ever recognize that it could be Jeremy. Okie dokie. We got all our things.
Who are you? What do you want?
Emily, you should not have come.
Hey, we can talk about this.
It sounds like Jeremy.
It's too late for that. It's too late.
You've been shoop niggerothed. Where are you? Bye. He's got the ice pick. He went down like a pile of bricks. He just, you know, for giggles, you know, does it help? Oh, that's good. 2 drinks, I'll take them. It looks like the Stargate pieces to me. Why is the music coming back? Stay dead, fucker. Oh, it's so cool. Align the stars. Oh, align Taurus.
The dark night is going to be in the middle of your existence, Jack. Reset everything.
We'll be set. All the way around. There we go. There we go. Taurus. Activated. It's terrible. The brick is kind of funny. Woo. Sir, keep your tentacles to yourself. Oh, the scene is a little worrisome now that we know the truth. Ugly motherfucker. Whoa! This is such a cool sequence. The interconnected memories. In through the coffin. In deathness, reborn. Sorry. You're so helpful, man.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
The gun.
I did everything you wanted to break the pact. What else can I do? Wait, it did work. That's why you're coming after me. You're in my head now. In that case, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Emily, stop!
Don't worry, we got you.
Oh, I knew she was gonna do that. I was gonna be like, oh shit. Is there another ending where she shoots? Oh, fuck. Okay, so this was quite the episode, and I was quite the chatterbox in this one, but there was a lot to unpack, and I think it was really worth unpacking because Emily's story has been flipping the perspective on everything we know and giving us a lot more very straight and valid answers. So I've said that 1,000 times, so I'm not really going to go that much into it. I'll keep this brief as well. If you guys are as excited as I am to unlock the ending of this game. I hope you are, because the next episode is pretty crazy. I not only finished Emily's playthrough, but I found all of the endings to the game and all of the long yaps, along with some extra little bits of dialogue and some kind of fun facts. So I hope you guys are ready for that episode. It'll be right here. This will be the final episode of Alone in the Dark. And if you guys are interested in something else here, I've got some spooky mystery games right here. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. So stay tuned for the next one, folks. It's pretty awesome.